I'm doing this so that you can actually hear all the notes I'm playing, because when you slow down my videos on YouTube and stuff, it's not very clear because I'm not a very clear player. But hopefully I'll play it clear now, and you'll be able to hear all the notes and be able to learn them gradually. And also keep in mind that this guitar is in D standard, so you're gonna have to move it down 2 frets if you're playing in standard tuning. Okay, and then this is the kicker. Like, this is probably my favorite one on the solo. And then the next lick is pretty hard as well. It's an arpeggio that's repeating 3 times, I think. So I got this idea from like the Jason Richardson solo in Aviator. It's like a pretty common thing. So it's so we'll go to the chorus where that kicks in. This is the chord I'm using for that. So using this. So you're switching between those two for the chorus. And then you can play this if you want as well. And then you play that. And then you like tap 2 frets up. You like play the pentatonic to play the actual note of the chorus. Okay, and then this is a pentatonic tapping lick that goes across all the strings pretty much, like 5. And then on the way down, it's switching string. Goes to that note at the end of the lick, the pentatonic run, and then stuff. So this is on the G string, D string, B string, G string again. So you can either like slide with the ring finger down and then do that, or you can just do that however it sounds good to you. And then this on the D string, that on the A string. And you can add some pinch harmonics just for flair. And then so you slide down after. So I'll play that slow, just mentioning the strings as I go. That's on the A string, and then D string, G string, and then B string, E string, and then that's the next part. You play those notes on the E string, and then you go descend into the arpeggio, which is on the B string, on the G string, D string, A string, also A string. So And then we're gonna go all the way back up after that. So hopefully you caught all those notes. I'll play it slow once more. And then the next lick. Okay, and then you're playing first, you're sort of playing these two into a chord. It's on the 9th fret if you're in D standard, or 7th if you're in E standard. So start with those two, and then you play the first note again. Hammer on with the 2 fingers. And then tap. And then walk all the way back down. That's the first part. Like strum one more time when you're doing that last hammer on. And then you're repeating that one more time without the last hammer on. And then this is a lick that's sort of from Final Fantasy. Does this arpeggio shape, or it's more like a run, rather, that because it adds so much to the arpeggio that's it's sort of very fluid, like a scale. So I'll walk through that slowly. That on the E string, that on the B string, G string, D string, those 3 on the A string, and then you walk all the way back up. And then you walk back down halfway again. So I'll play the whole thing. And you stop on the G string and walk back up on that time. And then you start the next shape, which is a little similar. So I'll play the notes slowly. That on the E string, B string. So you play this on the D string, and then play the G string again, the last note. And you can practice keeping it smooth on the whammy bar. I've been doing that for a number of years. So after that part, and then this comes back to the familiar part of the song, chorus at least, D string. Hammering back on. You do that, hammer on and pull back off, and then you're basically running down the pentatonic scale all the way down to the top 6th string, bottom 6th string at least, depends on how you say it. So I'll play those notes slowly. So that's a G string, D string, A string, bottom E string. I kind of don't stop on this on the solo, it's kind of a little bit messier, but that's how it's supposed to sound. Again, that's all legato, you're only picking when you're changing a string, so like pretty much once every 2 notes for the pentatonic scale at least. And then this is another lick that's sort of climbing up the scale. Okay, I'll play those notes slowly. And then walk back down until the B string. that's the lick. And then, yeah, we're almost near the end. Around everyone who's here. That's on the E string. And then B string, G string, last note again. You play this note on the way back. So that's pretty much it. It's so you're pretty much just playing the same lick twice, only changing this note with this. And then this is the like pretty fun part where you bend on the 23rd fret for me because I'm D standard. A whole step and then come back down. Come back down, pull off, and then you bend with that. So that's how you finish that one. So that's the last note. So those three notes. And then the last lick, yeah, play them slow and I'll name the strings that I'm using. 6th string, or bottom E, 5th string, 4th string, G string, slide up on that, and then B string, slide down. So far we have, and then hammer off or pull off on this, and then pull off again. And then now you're playing like sort of an A chord barring 3 strings, playing it on the same fret. And then sliding down. Yeah, you have to slide down twice. It takes a little bit of control practice. Play these two. It's on the 5th string, and that's played on the 6th. And then you slide one more time. So that's the end of the solo. I'll play that last like one more time. All right, so that is the entire solo.